unusual for me. I don't fit the social norm of substance dependency, psychiatric failures, or overall criminal tendencies. Those are the only three classes that are admitted and acknowledged to be responsible for houselessness.
Yeah.
I'm a little different than that, and I enjoy smoking a little grass, and that's about the end of my substance use.
Nice.
Besides my coffee and cigarettes. For about 2.25 years, pushing the third year now, the Western operator for this commercial zone has been creating a trail of broken open dumpster lids from Chautauqua to the elementary school.
Really?
The bear is not dumb. He can follow, or she.
Yeah.
Some people have gotten close enough to the bear, they've got the balls to determine she doesn't have any. Okay, I'm proud of you for figuring that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
There seems to be somewhat of a community that centers around the semi-permanent habitation surrounding the creek and the bandshell and that area of Pearl Street. There has been more drug-induced violence in previous years. I think it's fading somewhat. Victims protection programs from court and police charges should be available. They appear to be minimal. I'm a huge fan of the work of a fellow named Dr. Joel Wallach, W-A-L-L-A-C-H. He is the father largely of the science labeled epigenetics. A lot of that was the foundation of his research in identifying 90 missing micronutrients that are not classified by Western medical science, largely. Rather than cover up and conceal that sensation, the meditative process is supposed to be to observe and accept that sensation, be it pleasant or unpleasant.
Just accepting.
Yes. It's supposed to be considered normal in the street community that you expect to be robbed, and this rationalizes that the street community expects you to know that you should just go steal from somebody else. These are just the two big things that I feel would dramatically improve the overall appearance of Boulder. Not having the alleys and the adjacent public streets littered by wind-blown trash due to a lidless dumpster policy. Not having the gardens and medians full of the last year and a half worth of wind-blown trash and debris and dead plants.
Yeah.
Because many of my issues don't make it into discussion. So, every now and then when one of the issues that I've taken attention to is mentioned, oh, somebody's talking about this, I'm all ears because, this is a first. Okay, hairless apes, this is what the local bears call us. Mm-hmm. They learned that we're easily trained. One trained his hairless ape to feed him breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed.
So
around here, the local bears have learned to terrorize rolly bins on that southwest quadrant of the hill.
Yeah.
They don't like to close dumpster lids. The trash guys will leave their dumpster lids open for them.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's mad at me that I close lids. I'm disappointed that I can't get any support from the city, some voice, that a human being closing a lid for a trash receptacle in Boulder, Colorado is negating a crime, not creating. Oh, where I was going, there's the example. People's
yeah.
box.
Box.
The 3x5 Amazon box. But what's almost wrong is going through the effort, the restaurants are bad at this. Going through the effort of collapsing boxes, making a big stack, and then deciding, I don't know how to get these outside. Let me take another uncollapsed box, my biggest one, and start folding all these flat boxes into origami to try to stuff them in the box. As of recent, there's been an improvement in live music being played on the hill. Not by choice, but by parental coercion. Nonetheless, I'm apparently a very skilled flute and piccolo player. I spent birthday money on the industry's cheapest flute
Nice.
just because I could get it in purple.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've been asking for purple flute all my life. If I have to play a flute, I want
It's
a
gotta be
purple one.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be purple.
In the past, in my school days, for the last 6 years, junior high and high school, I played flute and piccolo. So all those years, I always had a flute and a piccolo. And I figured, okay, so I got myself a flute again, and it's one that I really like just because it's purple.
How often do you flute?
Mostly only whenever a band comes out. So that's been the exciting thing. There have been a few bands playing at the corner restaurant,
Oh, dang.
and a local band that I've played with several times in the past just simply came out and rehearsed on the street.
This is probably all I got time for today.
Right on.
Thank you so much for speaking with
You're
me,
very,
Shiva.
very welcome. I
It was such a
appreciate
pleasure.
it and enjoyed it a lot.